Tributary has a new spring menu that's offering a little twist to the traditional shrimp and grits. Our producer Kristen Urban got a taste.
I'm joined by Tributary Senior Sous Chef Joseph Martinez. Chef, I see this whole display here. There's a lot of different things. What are we making today?
Hi. So today we're going to be making tequila lime shrimp and grits, which will be featured on our new Tributary spring menu. Basically, the idea behind this dish was a southern style dish of shrimp and grits, but a more San Antonio take on it. So
I love that.
You just want to look over here. So we have our grits cooking. So these are cilantro and Oaxaca cheese grits. If you want to get that quick stir.
Okay, yeah. And then so with the grits, so there's cilantro in here. Is there, I see like yellow, is that corn or what is?
So grits are essentially a corn grain that's been dried out and then milled, almost like a flour, but it's essentially like more like an oatmeal, right? So that's the corn in there, and then the cheese in there is a Oaxaca cheese. So again, giving all those San Antonio flavors to a pretty classic southern dish.
I see. So when you see grits and they're like a little bit more like translucent, is that because they've just been processed, or these like? Is that why you're seeing more yellow here? Because normally when I see grits, I see like white.
Yeah, so there's two different kinds of grits, like two different kinds of corn. So there's white grits and yellow grits. We like the yellow grits because it gives more of a corn flavor to it. So there's a little bit of sweetness into it as well.
Very nice. And then I see you have butter on the pan over here.
Yes, so we're gonna go ahead and get our shrimp started if you wanna go ahead and get that.
Oh, awesome. And then shrimp, I know shrimp you gotta be careful with because they cook really fast.
They do,
right?
and you also don't wanna cook them too high of a heat because they'll get rubbery.
I see.
So you wanna cook them nice and slow. You hear that sizzle?
Yeah.
And then so while these are cooking, we're gonna go ahead and add just a little bit of corn. And if you wanna grab the peppers too, we can add those too.
And then this is part of your spring menu. What all are y'all offering on your spring menu?
We have a bunch of different things.
This on here?
Yep, put it on. We have a bunch of different things going on with the spring menu. Basically, we're trying to get as local as possible. So like we have the tequila lime shrimp and grits to pay that tribute to San Antonio. We also have a barbacoa ravioli coming on the menu as well. Again, taking dishes that we normally see in restaurants, but adding our San Antonio and Texas twist to it. And while you're flipping that shrimp, I'm adding just a little bit of chopped cilantro.
You're making me look like a seasoned chef here because I would not be making something like this at home.
And then while this is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit of our tequila lime sauce. Ooh. So this is essentially tequila that's been cooked down with lime juice and butter.
Is that where like the margarita kind of comes in, like that kind of flair? I see.
And that's our San Antonio, Texas twist to the dish. Again, because shrimp and grits is a more southern dish, but going into springtime, I want to be just a little bit lighter in flavor as opposed to real heavy.
I see.
And you know, who doesn't love a margarita?
I see. Now, as we get ready to plate this, if people want to come to the restaurant, would you recommend making a reservation or would you recommend just walking in?
So we do have reservations available on Open Table. We also do walk-ins at any time. We're always available to anyone that wants to come in and dine with us.
That's awesome. And then where can people find you?
We can find us at tributarysa.com as well as TributarySA on Instagram. And then, of course, we also have different brunches and events available on Eventbrite as well. So you can go ahead and search Tributary or Marriott River Center for those events.
Very nice. And then we are going to, how many, do you normally top it off with like just a few shrimp or are you going a shrimp heavy?
So we do about 5 shrimp per order, but we also garnish it off with some local microgreens that we get. So we have some really, really nice cilantro that was grown just for us. So we'll get that sauce on there.
Awesome. Well, Chef, I really appreciate your time today.
No,
I definitely cannot wait to dig into this.
And we're done. Look at this.